What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Joyce and Tony Yoka. Tony Yoka and Joyce could end up in a rematch. And according to Bob Arum, he says, we will have guys like Tony Yoka coming over, maybe to fight Joyce. Says the Frenchman could resume his rivalry with the British heavyweight contender Joyce in the pro ranks. Joyce could be targeted by Tony Yoka in the rematch of their 2016 Olympic super heavyweight final. Promoter Bob Arum told Sky Sports. Yoka claimed a hotly disputed points win over Joyce in the 2016 Olympic super heavyweight gold match. Both men since have evolved into dangerous threats to the world heavyweight champions, with Anthony Joshua set to fight Alexander Usyk, and of course Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder has been postponed. However, Yoka is promoted by top-ranked boss Bob Arum, who hopes to showcase his heavyweight talent in the UK. He also states that we will have guys coming over to fight Joyce once again. Joyce, of course, takes on Carlos Takam on July 24th, knowing that the victory will strengthen his position as a future title challenger after rising to number 2 after defeating Daniel Dubois. What's my counterpunch on that? I think fights like this should happen. I think rivalries should happen like this. Like Joshua, Dillian White, okay? That rivalry was heated because of the backstory of the rivalry. You know, Dillian White beat Anthony Joshua in the amateur, so Anthony Joshua had something to prove. And I think in this case, between Joyce and Tony Yoka, for what I hear, he's good. He's faster. Not that much faster, but he's faster than Joyce. But I think in the pros, Joyce's style deems to probably be more effective, maybe. But that's just right off the top of my head. And I think they will fight each other hard. That's why I think that Joyce wanted something to prove with Alexander Usyk. If he does actually get an opportunity to prove it against one of those guys that beat him, I think he's going to give his best foot forward. I think Joyce is a guy that people sleeps on because he is slow. A guy that, you know, he punches like someone like molasses in the wintertime, right? We've heard the jokes of Joyce, you know, but he is a juggernaut, okay? He took punches from Daniel Dubois, and Daniel Dubois was a newfound knockout artist, and he took everything that Daniel Dubois had and then gave out more, okay? And shut Daniel Dubois down, okay? It didn't surprise me, but him fighting Tony Yoka, I think, will be a different fight because Tony Yoka's tall like him. Those guys, you know, he has the reach, he's faster, and he knows how to stick and move, you know, and he has a very good right hand. But I think Joyce, though, and Tony Yoka, I think these guys should fight. I think this should be the future heavyweight clash that shouldn't be built up too much, because I think some fights like this are. I think this fight should happen now, and it should happen later, okay? And I think because eventually Dillian White will fight Anthony Joshua again. Maybe 2 to 3 years, but it will happen again. But when it does happen, it will be something special, and they will revisit themselves later on in time to see where they are in their careers. So I think this is no different. I think these guys should really supposed to pop the cherry in the professional rankings, get it on, and then meet each other later on down the road to see where they are, you know, because just because you beat a fighter don't mean you're going to progress in the professional rankings, you know, and vice versa. So, you know, but they're both undefeated. You know, it sets a good platform for both of those guys, that they have something to prove. Tony Yoka, hey, I'm still the same guy. I can beat him once, I can beat him again. Joyce says, you know what? This is the pros, so I'm going to show this guy what a pro is. So anyway, I think it's a great idea for Bob Arum. Make it happen. Why not? You guys tell me what you think about Bob Arum targeting this type of fight. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.